What is going on YouTube? Lamont at large, and today we are in the van. We're gonna take a drive around the hoods of Dallas, Texas. We're gonna check out some of the grimier neighborhoods of Dallas. Maybe visit a couple crime scene locations. Currently right now we're in Lancaster, Texas, driving down Lancaster Road, and Lancaster is about, I want to say 20 minutes south of Dallas. This would be, in my opinion anyways, a bad part of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, if you will. I'm sure Lancaster has its nice parts, but this is not what the video is about. It's about going to, the bad areas of whatever city I'm currently in. So right now we're going to be driving to a Family Dollar that's located on 3200 South Lancaster Road, and going to tell you a story about a man who was charged with murder. I want to get your guys' opinion on this matter. So on November 29th last year, 2022, a man by the name of Philip Betts, who would roam around this area constantly shoplifting and would sell whatever it is that he stole so he can buy drugs, so he can do them, and then when he's done doing drugs, he would go back and keep stealing. And a lot of these businesses on this road, in particular, where the light rail is, you're gonna get a lot of people who use the light rail who go from one stop to the next, basically just committing crimes all day long. So Philip Betts went into the Family Dollar to shoplift, and two of the female employees at the Family Dollar recognized Philip because, well, he constantly comes in there and steals. And it gets to the point where they just, blatantly commit the crime right in the open, and they don't even try to be sneaky about it. So he's trying to exit the store, and the female employees stop him and say, "Hey, you stole a bunch of stuff." And of course, he probably denied it, whatever. And so they grab his backpack and take it away from him. And all of a sudden, this guy starts throwing punches at them like they're men, just like a boxing match. So by that time, just by dumb luck, one man, 47-year-old Kevin Jackson, comes into the store and sees this guy punching these employees out right in the face. So he tells the women to get out of the way, and he pulls out his gun and shoots Philip Betts, and he collapses on the floor. And then, of course, the people in the store called 911. Now, Kevin, he waits for the police to arrive. The police come. He tells them exactly what happened. This guy was punching the women in the face. I was concerned for their safety as well as my own, and I shot him. And he was dead. They, declared him dead at the scene. So the detectives take Kevin to the police station to interview him, and after reviewing the tape and getting his side of the story, they arrested him and charged him with one count of first-degree murder. He was booked into the jail in lieu of $100,000 bond. Now, I looked up the jail and I don't see him in there. I see a Kevin Jackson, but it's not the same one. So I'm assuming that he did make bail and he is now a free man. I really hope that they drop the murder charge because, maybe he shouldn't have shot him, but this guy was putting his hands on people. And as far as I'm concerned, if you put your hands on anybody, to me, in my opinion, you revoke the right to live. That's just my personal opinion. Not saying you deserve to get killed. I'm just saying when you put your hands on people, you are taking the risk of the other person having a gun or somebody having a gun and shooting you. So this is the Family Dollar where that crime took place at, and It's just it's one of those areas. It's a low end area. It's kind of dangerous, and if you're ever in the area, it might be a place where you probably might want to be careful of when you are in the area. So anyways, right now we're going to take a drive to another Family Dollar where another murder occurred not very far from where I'm currently at right now. Let's take a drive. And not even 3 days later and 2 miles down the road from that other Family Dollar, police get a call of a shooting that took place at 1928 East Ledbetter Road. When the police arrived, they find Family Dollar employee Tenary Walker, 46 years of age, suffering from a gunshot wound. They take him to the hospital where he is pronounced dead. Now, the police then released the surveillance image of the person that is responsible for this murder. And a few days later, somebody had called in anonymously and recognized the person as 22-year-old Davian Roberts. So after conducting an investigation, come to find out Davian Roberts shot and killed Tenary Walker because Tenary told him to get out of the store because he had been caught shoplifting. And I guess Davian didn't like being told what to do because apparently he grew up in a household where nobody ever told him what to do. And he came back a couple days later and made it seem like he was looking for a job and asked to speak to Walker. Walker comes up and he shoots and kills him because he told him to leave after being caught shoplifting. Yeah, this is the kind of area we are all living in. So this is the Family Dollar where the murder took place. Mr. Walker, 46 years of age, was only working here 2 months, had 5 children, and I believe 2 grandchildren. These businesses, their profit margins are pretty small because of all the theft. And you pay your employees, you're paying rent or the land, maybe they own the land, I'm not really sure, and I'm pretty sure they're not paying their employees very much. So because of him doing his job and taking pride in his work and refusing to let people just come in there and just steal, he was murdered. Now I want to say that I know that people are going to say, like, why do these people care about people coming in and shoplifting? It's not their items, it's not their product. You just lost your life over something that you don't own. And that last part is true. They don't own the product. But when you work somewhere, and I give you this from my own experience, when you work at a place, you're automatically going to take some pride in your job. I don't care if you make $8 an hour. There is some kind of pride in being responsible for going somewhere, having to be somewhere at a certain place in time. And no matter what, there is a sense of belonging when you are working at a job. And another aspect to that as well is that even though it's not your items, as a man anyways, or even a woman, whatever, but as a man in particular in my case, you don't want people stealing from you because it's like they're disrespecting you in a sense because they're trying to get over on you. And there's this sense that, yeah, it's not my items, I don't own anything here, but I guess maybe there's a sense of pride or a sense of like, this guy's trying to rip me off. He thinks that I don't know what he's doing. And you're going to take exception to that. But, we all got to realize that, whoever out there is working a job similar to that where people come in and, shoplift and commit crimes, man, please, like, take some advice. There's tens of thousands of Diavions walking all over the place, and they don't care about themselves, and they damn sure don't care about you. If you're dealing with the types of people in society that will shoot and kill you because you told them to leave because you're a stupid thief, I mean, you just gotta think that's a very scary thing. And the Avion must be used to getting his way, because that is not the only murder that he committed. He was also charged with a second murder, a quick trip somewhere in this area. He had gotten into an argument with somebody there, and when the person turns around to leave, well, he shot him in the back, and that person also died. This is the quick trip where that murder took place. This is where 46-year-old Ronnie Wilson was shot and killed, supposedly by Mr. Roberts. I believe that from whatever witness testimony the police were able to get, they just said they were arguing, and after they were done, Ronnie turned his back and he was shot. This is the Lancaster Community Park. It's basically just a big area that has Lancaster High School, which is the grounds I'm driving on right now. And then they have like a community park, a city park, there's a library, I think another government building for some kind of services. August 13th, 2022. I can guarantee you, if you're in Texas in August, it's probably 100 degrees or close to it, and it's probably humid. And in this humid, hot environment, you're going to find many people getting agitated very quickly over inane things. So on this day, there was a youth football game between two different teams, and one of the coaches of the team, Michael Hickman, 43 years of age, got into an argument with 139-year-old Yaqub Talib. Now the video is too shaky. I really can't tell what exactly happened. According to online articles, somebody was punched, a gun was pulled out, and multiple shots were fired. And at the end, Michael Hickman, 43 years of age, 3 kids, right in front of his son, was shot and ultimately killed. 2 days later, Yaqub Talib turned himself into authorities. He was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder, and his bail was set at $1 million. He promptly, however, bailed out of jail. The reason why he probably had the money to bail out of jail is because he is the brother of former NFL 5-time Pro Bowler Aqib Talib. So on that day, Aqib Talib was there. I'm assuming that he owns the youth team. And in one of the reports, Aqib was the one that actually punched Michael in the face. And so right now, Yaqub is free out on $1 million bond. And on top of that, the family of Michael Hickman is suing Aqib Talib, suing the Yaqub Talib, and I believe the football team, for about $1 million. They're citing emotional distress, loss of income, because Michael was the breadwinner of the family. so forth and so on. So the shooting happened right over here in this general area right here. You can see that's the little lookout tower thing that you can see in the video. So a man lost his life over just arguing over well, the score of the game. Somebody believes that the score was actually different, and you know, you see a lot of these videos of these people just fighting and just all kinds of nonsense, yeah, it's just another sad ending to somebody's life over absolutely nothing. I've seen constant videos of parents and coaches getting into fist fights over kids playing sports. Some people take it a lot more seriously than others. Okay, that truck is not gonna come my way, so I can finally leave. Okay, guys, not a seriously long video. Just wanted to dip my toe into this kind of video with the driving and all. Not sure if you guys care for these kinds of videos, but I've always wanted to make one. Anyways, leave a comment below, tell me what you think. I am out of here. I'm gonna go find some shade. It's 82 degrees, but humid and uncomfortable. All right, guys, catch up with you later. Be safe out there. Peace out.